live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. We've got baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Andrew Alvarez.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, ready to go here. Ivan Herrera digs in now.
48, Ivan Herrera.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
That's ball two.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. The 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Two now. And a slider misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Nolan Gorman. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And starting next one, Matthew Liberator. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's
see if
outside.
he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ball. That's inside.
Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. The 0-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground. And it goes
foul.
just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. New inning getting started. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jordan Walker. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Ball.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
is down low. And that one clips the corner. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Ball, that's low.
Second inning here, no score. Line drive, fair ball. Walker is waved home. The relay to the plate. He'll score easily. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in the second game of the series. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Joshua Baez at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that chops in for a strike. Just missed. Right side. That's a base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. And they lead by 2.
That's down.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. That's outside.
Outside.
And the count is 3-1. In the air, left field. But
that's
it's
foul.
Just foul. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Joel Pozo in the box, lays off for ball 1. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Jacob Young. Short the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Young was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
First baseman, Luis Garcia.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Liberator, a tall lefty, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Curtis Mead digging in for the Nationals.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Two down, nobody on. Strike three, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. All set for the start of the inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Now
Ball
one
one.
missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a bouncer. And
That ball's
that's
foul.
just foul. Here's a 1-2.
No. Inside.
Out to short. Nunez. Fires
He's
in
out.
time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Foul ball.
Nope, that's down.
Outside
Ball 2.
low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Tap to first.
No,
Yeah,
foul ball. 3-2 That's a
now.
ball.
And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Nolan Gorman. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Nope. Ball 1.
Man at first, 1 away. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. He was late there. Strike 1. Burleson off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
On a bounce right side. Meade handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd out. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Drew Millis digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Walker makes a nice running catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time.
He's good.
He's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Runner on the go.
Ball
Pitch
one.
misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Swing at a ground ball. Prieto fires to first in time. Up now for Washington. James Wood struck out swinging his first time. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to
Ball,
two strikes.
that's out.
That one misses. Ball one. Swings through it for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs here on a base. Back here in Nationals Park. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Thomas Sajazi. First
Ball.
offering way inside, almost got him. Foul ball there.
Looks
Ball,
like
that's
he's
up
being a
there.
little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Up the middle. And he beats
He's
it.
good.
He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
Ball. Ball. Down.
This one smacked out to left center. Makes the grab.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
In the dirt. The throw into second. Tag.
He
Safe
made it.
at
Safe.
second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Man at second.
That's a ball.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out. Runner at second. Cesar Prieto next up for the Cardinals. Fastball for a strike. On the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And that's a base hit. Baez around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Ball one.
Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch.
next for the Cardinals?
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Ivan Herrera will hit next. Popped up. Nunez under it. And that is that. Back in Washington, D.C., ready to go, bottom four. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. That one lifted to left. Sajazi should have this one. And there's one down.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 0-2. The Cardinals leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now a drag bunt, third base side.
Safe.
It's safe at first, a bunt single. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
There goes the runner.
Ball one.
In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. Runner scores from second as they get one back. And now up for Washington, Curtis Mead. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Sajazi has a beat on it, brings it in, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. In for a strike. 0-1.
That's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Tapped softly to the right side. Garcia slings to first in time.
Hey! Ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. Man at second. Chop to the right side. Meade. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder Thomas Sajasi.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. One now.
That's ball two.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the fifth. Fouled off left side. Here's a 2-2. And a good eye there.
Inside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Mason Wynn in the St. Louis on deck circle.
Ball
and
four.
ball 4 to
Perfect.
aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let it go.
Manager out of the dugout. So they turn things over to the righty, Gus Varley. He's making his second appearance of the season. Wynn in the box now. Take strike one.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. You want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
Ball, that's down.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hit on the ground to the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Pitch misses. Ball one.
Ball, that's inside.
Fastball for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Two on, 2 outs.
That's
outside
ball
low. 3-2 now. And that'll load the bases.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Cesar Prieto next up for the Cardinals.
Nope, that's a ball.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Drew Millis. Rolled over to third, Gorman. Fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop Nassim Nunez.
Bunting for a hit. Has to barehand it, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
1 down. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. Runner takes off.
Hey.
Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The 0-2.
I don't think
that
he was
pitch
trying
is
to
out.
miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air to left center. Sajazi on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Stepping in, Joel Posey. John Shambi, Chris Singleton.
Yeah, I'm telling you the truth. When I step into the booth, it's vibe.
It's the just about to get started. Here's George Springer.
The designated hitter, number 4, George Springer.
And
Ball
we're
one.
underway here on the south side of
Number
Chicago.
110.
Ball.
That one ripped, but foul. Foul ball there. Outside with a breaking ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one misses.
Ball 4. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Yep.
South side of Chicago just getting started here. Close
Ball.
one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Only 2 now. Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Grounded to third. Could be 2. Vargas over to second. Back to first. And that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Alejandro Kirk stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses.
Off the
Ball
plate.
2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Two down, nobody on. Breaking ball, this is down and away. To the right side, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Time for the White Sox to go to work. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the starter for Toronto, Trey Savage. Singy, he was impressive his last time out. Here's the rookie right fielder.
Number 51.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
He rides.
Oh, that got away
Time.
from him.
That hit him.
And
First
he's going to
base.
reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Batting second, designated hitter, Kyle Field.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One-two, bottom of the first. The pitch.
Ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. And it's 3-2. Got him. One down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. So now with one away and a man at second. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Swings over the top of that one. Vargas went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss at a slider. That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark. Ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Off the plate.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Got him swinging. Top of the second, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0.
Ball.
Smith in his second season, 25 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boo. Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
That's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. No score here in the second.
Ball.
Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. On to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays.
Ball. Ball 2.
Count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And another ball. In there at the knees for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Two down, nobody on. Stays alive. Ball 4,
That's a
tried
ball.
another
Take your
curve,
base.
but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. No. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hey.
Okamoto off of first with 2 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So digging in, Ernie Clement.
Ball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's inside. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We'll go to the bottom of this. Here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2, Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
First baseman, Munetaka Murakami.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball inside.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Mydroth at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Up the middle, and there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here on the south side. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Under it. 1 away.
That's a ball. Ball.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that's ball
That's a
four.
ball. Take
Oh,
your
you know
base.
this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Pulls that one foul. Just missed. Runner on the go. And that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
There goes the runner. Swing and a bouncer. Montgomery. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
Ball 1.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that one is downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. In there at the knees. And that drops in for a strike. Man at second. And ball 4 to aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
First pitch swinging.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
On the ground to first. Murakami takes it to the bag. That ends the inning. And back at right field. Well, Singy, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Ball 1 there. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one misses.
Inside.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. And he lays down a bunt. Guerrero. Oh, a great flip, but no chance there with his speed. That's a hit. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Ripped to first, caught. And that is a big first out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. Struck out swinging his first time. Late on that fastball.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging for the K.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Two on, 2 outs. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
No.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Start of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
Here's a 1-2.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Payoff pitch. That one
Ball
misses.
4 outside.
So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. This is again 5 in a row. Okamoto aboard here at first with nobody out. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So up next, Ernie Clement. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a miss.
Out
Throw
on
the
the tag.
second. Tag. Out at second.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Going to count 1 and 2. Jack
Ball
knifes
3.
out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Line drive. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
No. Ball 2.
The 2-1. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. Here on the south side, Welsing, it's still early, but he's pacing towards another standout performance on the mound.
Yeah, in complete command right now. Fastball's got late life, and his breaking stuff is just biting.
The 0-1.
High.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now. When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Here's the second baseman, Chase Mitra. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. New pitcher for the White Sox, Mike Vassell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through him for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2.
Ball, that's too low. Ball 2.
Vassell, 26 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. It's through for a hit, so they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, and that one fouled off. Steps off, checks the runner at first. Oh, and he hit him.
Dead ball, that hit him.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
First and second, 1 out. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Two on, 1 out. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch. That one missed. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His first homer of the year, And next for Toronto.
Clean, I whip it, the biggest, a boss, this dream. I had to level up the team.
Alongside Chris Singleton. It's the... All right, ready to get underway.